Which stroller wagon is best for your lifestyle? The adventure cruiser or the luxe posh ride?
Stroller wagons are a great way to get around with your kids and your stuff, but they can be very expensive. And today we're gonna compare two very popular ones, the Veer Cruiser for $700 and the wonderfold wagon that comes at about $650.
We're gonna compare these two stroller wagons on maneuverability, portability, longevity, and features. By the end of this video, you'll know which of these stroller wagons are worth the splurge for you and your family.
Stroller wagons are known for their sweet suspension and wheels, and some are meant for all-terrain like sand and rocks, but some are also meant for local farmers market.
Yes, the Veer Cruiser has front suspension and also has large back tires for rugged terrain. It's perfect for the sand and the snow. It also has a one-touch brake pedal. You can also push and pull this wagon. So this wagon is great for the stroll, but also great for all terrains.
And the wonderful W2 Luxe Stroller Wagon also has extra large all-terrain wheels, but just to know, the Veer Cruiser is for sport. This one is not. This one is more for walks around the neighborhood or at your local farmer's market. My impressions of these, I love how big and luxe this is.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
really do. Like I'm thinking about my kids being in here and like how much they would just love being in a carriage, like Cinderella or something.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. I love the fabric. I think it's a nice cover and it just seems very secure, safe. This one, I love it as well, but it feels like we're like Hunger Games mode or something. Like, you know, we can go through some stuff in this one. We can ride through the sand, the snow.
When I see the Veer, I think this is perfect for the beach.
Yeah.
No, sand looks like it's going to wipe right out of this thing, and the tires are gonna be able to handle it too.
I really like the brake. It's like, has some kind of, I don't know, suspension too. It's easy to push down. I really am into that you can pull and push, which this one doesn't have as much. So for me, that would kind of be a deal breaker because I don't want to be pulling so much weight. In this one, you can do both versus this one just has the pull strap. So now let's talk about how these stroller wagons fold down and fit in your trunk and how they navigate through the world. It's important to note that both of these are gonna be heavier than your standard stroller because most stroller wagons fit and hold 2 kids. So naturally they're a little heavier. The Veer Cruiser comes in at about 32 pounds and it folds down like this. You just remove the tray, fold this down, and the wheels also come off. So super easy to just pick up and put in your trunk.
And comparatively, the wonderfold wagon is 55 pounds with both seats added. And unfolding it and folding it is a little bit tougher than it is with the Veer. First, we start by taking the canopy off. And then we take out the seats by unclamping these sides right here. And then flip in the 2 flaps. And then you're gonna release the safety flap right here and pull up and fold.
So as far as foldability, I think it's pretty obvious which one is the much easier option. It would be the Veer Cruiser. It took a few seconds to fold it down. I think for the wonderfold, you would definitely need like another helper. You know, you will have baby, so folding it down is a little bit of more of a mission.
The wonderfold, I wouldn't say that it was difficult. There's just a lot more steps.
Yeah. So I have a small hatchback and the wonderfold definitely won't fit in my car. And if it does, I don't think my baby will fit in my car too. It's like, one or the other. Let's fold it all back together. So we had removed the wheels. I'm gonna go ahead and put them back on. And it's super simple to add them. There's just a button, you just push them in. Boom. So that took me under 30 seconds just to pop everything back up, and it's so satisfying when everything just clicks in.
Now let's unfold the wonderfold. This lock on the side, undo it. Now, it comes apart. So now we have to put the seats back on. Pull these clamps out. So that took me about 3 minutes or so to do. I will say that getting the seats back on may have been the toughest part. These clamps are very hard to put on, but they also made me feel good about these seats being very safe for my kid too.
So the unfolds and the folds, I like the Veer Cruiser. It's easy, ready to go. I like it quick in and out, especially when I'm dealing with my toddler. But I will say, I like that you can remove the seat. So say you just have one kid with you, you could have, your one child in, and then you could have the extra wagon space.
I have a neighborhood where I can walk to a lot of different things, and I know I would just love to take this out. I don't know how much unfolding of this that I would actually end up doing if I had the wonderfold. Okay, so these are investments. So let's talk about how long you can use these.
Yes, so for the Veer Cruiser, you can use it with 2 children up to 55 pounds or 45 inches, whichever one comes first. So essentially you can have 2 kindergartners, or you can also purchase an accessory to attach your infant car seat in here. So essentially this becomes a travel system. So that's a nice option. It does only fit 1 infant car seat at a time. So that's something to think about, but you can essentially use this from birth to 5 years old with the adapter.
And the wonderful W2 Lux Stroller Wagon holds 45 pounds on each seat. And you can hold up to 100 pounds of other stuff, like you see with this bag here. So you can hold up to 200 pounds in here, but that can get pretty heavy when it's 250 pounds if you count the whole stroller.
So as for the durability, of course, the Veer Cruiser is made for adventure. It's made to get dirty and cleaned up super easily. They have this durable material on here that's also really nice, but it's gonna be able to get dinged up, get cleaned off very fast. They also have these vented seats, so you can just hose it down as Daniel would do. There are small parts of fabric, but same thing, you can just hose that down as well. And overall, this is just durable, easy to clean, perfect for adventure.
And the wonderful W2 Lux Stroller Wagon is not as easy to clean as the Veer, as these fabrics are a lot more luxe. So it may not be that easy to clean, but they are a lot more comfortable. And the seats have these mesh panels over here, and it comes with the canopy too.
So as far as durability, I'm gonna go Veer Cruiser. I think this one is very durable, but it's definitely something you wanna gently use, especially since it's spot cleaning. With babies, fabrics can get ruined really quickly. I think this one will handle a ride, but I think it might get messy really fast over time.
But if you're looking for a stroller wagon to get more use out of, so it's not just your kids in here, you can also get groceries in here and different things. You can fit a lot more into the wonderfold.
So now let's talk about what makes these stroller wagons over $600 and all of their luxe features. Starting off with the Veer Cruiser first, we have the 2 cup holders up top. We also have a snack tray for the children, as well as 2 cup holders for them. It features a 3-point harness for each seat. It also has 6 mesh pockets on the sides for any toys or snacks. It also has an expandable footwell, so for kids who are maybe taller, it grows with your child as well. It also features lightweight aircraft aluminum, and it's designed specifically so that parents or children don't pinch themselves as they're handling the wagon. Also, there's a bunch of accessories you can purchase on the side, like the nap system, a toddler seat, or a canopy. And then a nice touch for tall parents, you can extend the handlebar, and you can also fold it down this way as well.
As for the wonderful W2 Lux Stroller Wagon, these seats recline. You just adjust the buckle right here and they recline. It also has a canopy that is adjustable and grows with your kids. It has a wind and privacy shade on the side, and it has a magnetic harness to keep your kids extra safe. And just like with the Veer for tall parents, this adjusts, and it's pretty nice because it's got vegan leather on this handlebars. To get your kids in here, if you don't want to pick them up, put them in there, you can put them through this awesome door right here. They can climb right in themselves into the seat. The thing I love the most about the Wonderfold is this storage compartment back here.
I think
this is awesome. It's like the size of a cooler. I know it's not a cooler, but it just is really cool. You can put a lot of different things back here, and this comes with the stroller wagon.
I love having my coffee. It is important to note that you can't have hot drinks in these cup holders, but we love an iced coffee on a summer day. So I think this is a nice feature that you don't have to purchase aside. For the Wonderfolds, you might have to purchase cup holders separately. So that's something I might miss.
So after looking at these two stroller wagons, we figured that these two strollers are for two different kinds of families.
Yes, so the Veer Cruiser we would recommend for the adventurous family. If you're heading out for a hike or the beach every weekend, this is for you and your family. Also, if you have a child who's a little extra messy, this one's perfect just to wash it down really quickly. And if you have an infant and you're looking for something to get a lot of use out of, you can just add the infant seat adapter to this one and take it on a stroll.
And if you're a family that wants your kids to ride in a little bit more luxury with the plush seats and things like that, then I think the wonderfold W2 Luxe stroller wagon is the one for you. And also, it's good if you want to go to the farmer's market and you want to take your kids, but you also want to grab a bunch of different groceries or a bunch of different things. There's a lot of storage. There are so many pockets. And we recommend the wonderfold for families that have larger cars, because this, the way it folds up, it does get smaller than this, but it's not going to fit into smaller cars.
So let us know down in the comments below which stroller wagon you're adding to your baby list.